the budget's over and done with now. Everyone knows where they stand. Businesses will start being more unproductive and will start letting people go. The bond markets will increase, which means the debt we have as a country, the interest rates on that will start going up, which means we'll have less money to spend because we've got to pay the interest on the money we've already borrowed. Most people don't understand that. Um, and then the unions always want more. The unions are greedy by nature, so there'll be more strikes. I heard the other day that the train drivers are not happy with their settlement. They're talking about or have been on strike again and want more money. And there'll be other people in the public sector now who want more money now the budget's over. It will be a snowball effect, and they'll become more and more unpopular. And it's things like the unemployment rate, it's things like the welfare bill, the bond markets, how much money can we borrow, our international ratings on the debt, on how easy it is we can raise money and borrow money. If that becomes harder and harder, at the moment, I think we've got a AAA rating. We used to be AAA plus, but I don't think we're that anymore now. We're AAA. But if that starts dropping, all these pressures will be brought upon the Labour Party in government, and we'll see what they can do. Because once some of these happen, there's nothing the government can do to pull it back. It's a snowball effect. One issue will affect another issue, which will affect another issue, which will affect public confidence, which will affect business confidence. People will stop spending because they think everything's going to crash. So businesses lose money, so they stop investing. And next thing you know, it's a runaway train, and you just can't control it anymore.
I think, well, as far as public confidence goes, I think that's gone anywhere. I don't think there's any public confidence whatsoever in these people. I mean, what's our debt now? It's over 100% of GDP, isn't it? The debt is just incredible what we've got. I'm pretty sure we pay at the moment 102 billion on interest payments alone. I think that was last year's figures, 102 billion. But then people keep saying to me, well, it's not. Some lefties have a go at me sometimes and just say, well, it's not debt. It's not debt. It's effectively borrowed from themselves. Like, no, it's not. It's borrowed from all over the place. And as interest rates go up, the interest on our debt goes up, and then we end up paying even more. And we simply cannot afford, especially, like you just said, you're investing in the private sector, left, right, and centre. The unions are going to take. There's already junior doctors got, what did they get, 22? And they've already said they're thinking about coming back for more because they wanted 37 in the new year. You're going to have nurses who accepted, was it 5 or 5.5
5 or
something?
6? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They've already said now they're unhappy. And to be honest with you, I don't blame them, because then the next government came along and gave everybody else 20%. So they're going to go on strike again, no doubt, in the new year. And Labour cannot keep forking this out. I think somebody like yourself, remembers the 70s, said to me, we were heading for blackouts all over again when people had, an hour of electricity in the morning, an hour at night, just to get your meals ready and stuff. And other than that, you had candlelight.
Yeah, I remember my house full of candles.
Yeah, well, we chatted about this the other week, didn't we? When I think, when I said the blackout warning was activated 2 weeks ago for the first time in years in this country. And the thing is, they're going to keep destroying the fossil fuel industry, going for net zero. Miliband's going to walk around with his stupid little ukulele and keep singing his silly songs, and they're not going to produce the electricity we need. And amazingly, we send electricity abroad, which absolutely bewilders me. I mean, we send electricity to places like Norway and France. It's absolutely baffling, but we do, and we haven't got enough for ourselves.
Yeah, and if we do start getting blackouts, that's a whole new game there, because we live in a country at the moment where, yeah, public services seem to be failing. But if you don't use public services, you don't care. But once electricity starts going out, I mean, I remember the 70s, and hardly anything we had in the 70s relied on electricity. Everything relies on electricity now, And if you want to upset an 18-year-old, don't let them charge the phone, because how are you going to charge your phone with no electricity when we can do these these Zoom meetings, when everything is electricity based now. And once those power cuts come, on the streets? Is that what people will do? Get on the streets?
See, I agree with you there completely. If we started to see blackouts, then that's a game changer, and that's general election territory. If people start getting blackouts over winter, and it's not beyond the realms of possibility, not by any stretch of the imagination.
Especially if you have a cold winter and everyone's got the heating on.
Yeah, it's okay at the moment because it's quite mild. I mean, obviously it's getting darker earlier, but it is quite mild at the moment. But as we get into December, late November, December, we're going to start seeing temperatures drop, pensioners freezing because of this government. And then when relatives start dying, yeah, then you're entering general election territory.
Did you enjoy that video? I think you did. Come on now, hit that bell, subscribe, comment. Let's build this channel. I need more followers, I need more subscribers. Be part of the journey. See you soon.